Hello, friends. Today we will talk about 10 major lessons from the COVID pandemic. COVID 19 was a global catastrophe. It shook the world completely, but it taught us many lessons. Here are 10 spiritual lessons out of them. Life is unpredictable. No one has full control over it, not even the mightiest of rulers. The economic progress of the world can be halted by a small virus. Let's be humble. Nature can throw surprises, which send scientists back to the drawing board. Despite gaining so much scientific knowledge thus far, we have tried to subjugate nature by using technology. But nature cannot be won over this way. The only way is to coexist lovingly with nature. So let's take care of nature. During lockdown, one had to learn to live with few things. Necessities of life are very few. The rest only clutters our life. It became clear to all that we can live without many things, and that too happily. Frugal living is beautiful. Nothing is indispensable. Lockdown forced many people to change their long term habits. Big time shoppers had to stop shopping from showrooms. Tobacco chewers had to live without it. Wanderers had to stay indoors. Flexibility can be a great virtue. Survival is the topmost goal for everyone. We love ourselves so much that no one wants to die. Relatives chose not to go to funeral of someone dear who died of COVID. Lockdown became successful even without much force since it was a question of saving one's life. We can enjoy the world when we are alive. Let's put health first. Lockdown also demonstrated that freedom is the greatest happiness. When we were given relief to go out, the contrast became apparent. The shadow gives you comfort when you came under it from the hot sun, not when you are sitting in it all the time. Freedom is happiness. Let's preserve it. Nature has its own way of delivering fruits of one's karma in a dramatic manner. In business, some thrived due to the pandemic, while others suffered heavy losses. Ego has no place in nature. No one can claim that he is always a winner in many business. He does. Success or failure depends on a lot of extraneous factors. Digital adoption became faster during the pandemic. Working from home and online meetings and training became a norm. Digital financial transactions and e commerce came into prominence. Life became easy. We may wonder how come we did not adopt all these earlier. Let's not wait for a calamity to bring innovations in our life. However, the digital gap between the haves and have nots became more prominent in this period. The children from poor families suffered in education because of not having facilities for online studies. Smartphone and internet connectivity are now a basic necessity for everyone. The best spiritual outcome of the pandemic was that people experience what it is to be instead of to do all the time. Humans became humans being thanks to COVID. Family members came closer to each other. Living rooms started being used for living and not just to impress guests. Being is more important than chewing. Thank you.